pera niya sa diagnostic, sayang naman, paano mo siya gagamutin, di ba? You have exhausted all the means for the diagnostics, or pwede naman natin gastusin sa gamot. But, syempre, merong mga standards and protocols ang practice that you have to follow. But, it's not like dekahon that you have to do everything.
Correct.
Yes.
So, what are the specific treatments for Japanese encephalitis?
Treatments, well, Japanese encephalitis is a viral illness. So, like any other viral illness, well, you have to do supportive care. Hindi sabihin ng supportive care, pag dehydrated, magsisero tayo sa fluids, no? Pag nilalagnat, paracetamol, no? Or yung mga antipyretics, no? But for the seizures, we give anti-seizures. And sometimes, because we're dealing with infection of the brain, so sometimes it increases the pressure in the brain. So the meninges would swell. So imagine mo yung namamaga yung utak mo. So medyo mataas ang pressure noon, 'di ba? Kasi namamaga. You have to give something to decrease that. So like your mannitol, sometimes your dexamethasone. So all supportive care. And then eventually this disease would have its natural course, no? So, kusa siyang gagaling like any other viruses. Kaya lang ang problema, yung sequela o yung komplikasyon ng sakit, no?
So, pwede magkaroon ng iba't ibang complication.
Yes, posible.
Depende dun sa health status
nung bata or nung matanda or nung pasyente. It would depend on the health status. It would also depend kung may iba pa siyang sakit na kasama ng encephalitis. But, clear-cut, yung mga Japanese lang, yung pure lang ng mga encephalitis, nare-resolve naman ito with the proper supportive care. And there's a vaccine.
There's a vaccine available.
Yes, but not in the Philippines. Pero siguro sa ibang bansa, like yung mga more, mga richer countries of Asia, meron available.
So, how soon after exposure dun sa virus, yung symptoms mag-a-appear and then
Usually,
kailangan ng treatment?
Usually, the symptoms would appear after your 5 to 15 days of incubation. So, kakagating ka ng lamok, hindi pa agad mag-manifest yun. Kumbaga, parang mag-i-in pa siya doon, or mag-i-incubate pa siya for like 5 to 15 days. Then, you would see the symptoms. Yung mga fever, o nalalagnatin, tapos sasakit yung katawan. Then, after that, after like 7 days, 7 to 14 days, magkakaroon ng mga seizures, doon mo na makikita yung mga nagwawala, yun na yun. Tapos after that, mag-resolve siya like after 2 weeks, up to 4 weeks. After nun, observe pa rin yung patient kasi it could have complications afterward.
What are the yung mga home remedies? Meron ba?
Home remedies? Not
like,
exactly.
Para bago makapunta. Kasi yung iba malayo pa yung
hospital, community, parang nasa probinsya. No? So, well, if you see as we say lagi, as we say always to the parents, if you see early treatment or early diagnosis or early recognition of the disease, will give you the proper treatment. But at home, siguro when you see children having fever, very high grade fever, no, you can give your paracetamol immediately. I mean, paracetamol is available here in the Asian countries over the counter. Not like, well, you can give that, or yun, water, lots of fluids can help, no, and vitamins, your vitamin C, your zinc, it would help prevent yung mga pneumonia and other things, no, that could accompany the disease. But your encephalitis is always treated at the hospital. But when you see the initial signs and symptoms, you can always give your fluids, water, no, tama yun they tell water therapy, tama yun tubig lang ng tubig.
At least, diba, para
mura ang tubig, diba? Hindi na natin kailangan, kasi minsan tayo, we always think na pag may sakit, we give antibiotics, we give everything, no? It's not always like that, no? That's not supposed to be the mentality that we should give everything. when these viral illnesses get into you, all you have to do is drink lots of fluid, sleep, and then get some rest, and then, well, antipyretics, but that will just help support. But vitamins, a strong, yung matapang yung immune system mo, it would help.
It would help. Thank you very much, Dr. Jo, for your insights. And I hope that our listeners will gain lots of information and realizations about this disease.
Thank you.